Welcome to the webinar. You have entered as an attendee in listen-only mode.
Start our session now. Yes, so here we go. So done with your practice yesterday, that incremental load example, single table. Did you practice? I'll wait. Let me know, please. Yes. Yes, sir. Fine. Yes, sir. Let's get started now. Still doing, sir. Yes. Yeah, please try to complete the items. Still doing, sir. Got it. Please try to complete as soon as possible. Let's understand. So yesterday's class we are talking about Synapse analytics environment. Let's understand the next level pipeline activities. Click on the Synapse Analytic workspace. So yesterday we created this Synapse Analytic workspace. Okay, let's wait. Click on the studio. Let's click on the Synapse Studio. Let's hold on. Let's wait. And once we launch Synapse Analytic workspace, you see my screen, everyone. Please, we'll start now. Yes, everyone, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Once we start the workspace, now you remember yesterday's class. Yes, right. This is for copy data to. Now let's understand the next level pipeline, not through the images but through regular pipeline concept, customized pipeline activity. How to do that? Let's see. Left side you see multiple buttons, right? Left side you see multiple buttons. Now what I'll do is I'll take you to left side, manage. Remember yesterday we created a dedicated SQL pool. You remember this? Yesterday's class. This one.
Yes, sir.
So we can resume the pool. Okay, this one. We can resume the pool. I said using Synapse workspace, we can perform PSQL operations, right? I was mentioning like SSR. And we can create pipeline. Yes, we need to learn multi-table incremental load pipelines now with parameters, procedures, queries, we do this. Before that, back to our very first example before last week, SQL pool, we created a trip table, imported some data. Do you remember that? Trip table?
Yes, sir.
Go to develop, left side, go to develop, click on small plus symbol. Go to develop plus symbol SQL. Remember yesterday I was mentioning data flow is missing in the home page. You remember this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yesterday we observed it, right? The orchestrate is missing in home page. Yesterday, when you compare with the ADF home page and Synapse Studio home page, data flow is missing, right? This one. Go home, and here the data flow is missing. Then where it is, go to develop plus symbol data flow. For now, it is SQL. SQL means here transact SQL script. Click on SQL script. Connect to the dedicated SQL pool. This. Connect to the dedicated SQL pool. And yes, the earlier classes we created a trip table and we perform some activities on the trip table. Let's do it once again now. Okay, so here we go. I'll create a trip table like same old table if you remember. Create table trip with distribution equal to round robin. What are the other distributions you have? You remember?
Hash and replicate.
Now, clustered column store index. What does it mean? Hope you remember. What does it mean?
Unique values in a column.
Here. Unique column values are indexed. Now, how to execute this transact SQL script? Simply click on run. On top, you see run button. This one. Click on run like this. Okay. Once we create table in this way, next step, let's continue. Okay, here we go. Your table is ready. Now we need to insert data into table. Which command we use? You remember there? Folder classes. Which command we used? Copy into, right? You remember that?
Yes, sir.
Copy method, copy into.
Yes, sir.
So copy into trip table, and you have some label also. Label, whatever label you want for easy monitoring. You are copying the data. Right? Here, how I get the screen? By plus symbol SQL script. Go to SQL and here you remember initial classes we understood one monitoring script also. You remember that?
Yes.
Monitoring script.
Yes, sir.
Click on this monitoring script. Okay, you can run the entire script or directly we can have some group by activity. Anything is fine. I'll just have some group by here. Just wait. Just wait. I'll just make it more simple and straight for our easy learning. Just wait for a few minutes.
Hello, another inner.
Just wait for a few minutes. Yes, click on run. Same query as it is, okay. And it gave no results. Label has to be modified here. I'll say copy colon trip. Remember the label should be same, right? But it really doesn't took more time. Just 32 seconds. It was successful. Very fast. Same table, same source. Observe there. Let's see. Copy into trip table, and in the meantime execute. Okay, something like this. Some 28 lakh, 38,927 rows like this. Okay. The script would take few moments time. Script would take few moments time. Execute. You already have the script with you, right? Isn't it? Initial classes, you got the .stl files.
Yes, sir.
Got the script with you already. Comparatively, it is faster. And now, come on, where are these scripts stored? There is no save option separately, right? Where are they stored then?
I'll just contain us.
In the workspace.
Yesterday,
ADL?
exactly, ADLS Gen 2. Yes. While creating the workspace, you got one ADLS Gen 2 account. You remember? Remember that yesterday's class asked you for some account, right? ADLS Gen 2 account.
Yes, sir, but
It is similar to the notebook, right?
No, not at all. Notebook is different. Don't deviate yourself. It's entirely different. No. Just a script. That's it. Script. No cells, no sessions, no jobs. So no notebook. Entirely different. Just a script. Now here it is. Yesterday's class we got something called as ADLS Gen 2 account. It is going to can store number 1, pipelines, yesterday's class. Number 2, scripts, today. Later, something called notebooks. We are going to create plus notebooks. To work with notebooks, you require something called Spark, Apache Spark. We'll do. But where are they getting stored? Inside the ADLS Gen 2. 3 items: pipeline, scripts, and notebooks. So step number 1, let me just recap once again. Step number 1, from Azure portal, yesterday's class, create Synapse Analytics workspace. Then launch Synapse Studio. Once you launch, what we do? Here it is. Left side, manage, create dedicated SQL pool. You remember this yesterday's class, this one, right? Left side. Yes, manage sir. And dedicated SQL.
Yes, sir.
Then left side, manage, create required linked services. Then implement incremental loads. This is static connections. We'll take dynamic connections next example. Hence, these steps one by one. Okay. And test the output. Next. Number 3. Once again, you launch Synapse Studio. Once you can go to left, manage, and pause dedicated SQL pool. Yesterday's example. Today, launch Synapse Studio and resume dedicated SQL pool. Left side you see something called develop plus SQL script. Nothing but TSQL script. Okay, then what next? What we did? Run required script. Then what next? Let's see how to test it. Left side you see second button data. See there, left side you got second button, data is there, right? This one, click data. Remember, in Management Studio you have Object Explorer, right? Left side, same way here. Are we getting it now, everyone? Yes, sir. Are we getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one, trip table. Click on new script from this table or select top 100 rows. Click on select top 100 rows like. Okay, we are able to get the select statement. Generally in SSMS you see 1000 rows, here it will be 100 rows. And there is something called bulk insert. This one, bulk load. New script bulk load. Bulk load always uses one data lake storage. Bulk load means you would like to load the data in bulk from ADLS or regular storage container to dedicated SQL pool. So for this purpose, you already have one account with you. You already have one ADLS account with you. Last week class. Go to this ADLS storage account. Click on container. This is the container. Next, I'll mail you one file. You simply upload the file. I'll mail you one file today. You just upload the file like in Management Studio. You have import export wizard. Similar to that, here we have bulk load user interface. Source is ready. This CSV source you would like to use here. So for this, what we need to do? We need to create a linked service. Okay, linked service. There is no option to create new linked service. So what we can do? Go to manage linked service. See there. Go to manage linked service plus new linked service. Data lake storage linked service. Storage account. Just make sure you are providing the correct storage account. ADLS Gen2 storage account. Just provide the required storage account. Create. Next. Once we get the storage account ready, go back to data. Okay, left side, go back to data. Come on, how to get the bulk insert? Yes, do you remember the interface? Please, I'll wait.
Select the table and right click. And then use script. New SQL script.
Yes, so here it is. Go to table.
Click on new SQL script. Select top 100.
Bulk load, right? This one. Top 100 is one option. Other option is bulk load. Okay. New script. Are we getting it, please? I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, let's continue. Other option. Go to database and here also bulk load. Any of them. One is for existing table, one is for brand new table. Go to database or table and click on bulk insert. New SQL bulk insert. Just now we have created a linked service, right? You select it. In that linked service, there will be a container. Taking some time to read the container content here. We uploaded the file anyway. Let's wait for some time. Let's get the container. Usually it's almost immediate. Let's wait for a few moments. Simply select the container and the file. Okay, let's wait. You need to simply select the container and the file. This one. ADLS container and the file. Let's wait for some time. Let's wait for some time. We should be able to get the container and select the file. Let's wait. It's taking a bit longer time to. I'll just cancel. I'll just do it once again. Bulk load. Select the storage account. Taking longer time, I'll just go with the first option otherwise. Auto created default storage. We should get a container like this. So here, ideally it should be a different container altogether. For now, I'll take you to the yesterday created data lake storage Gen 2. You already have a container over there. Yesterday we got this container. I'll just upload the file. Let's wait for a few moments. I'll just upload the file. Well, so here we go. Click on upload. Upload the file. Click on upload like this. Okay, your file is ready. We're at the input side. Now select the file. See here, small browse folder. In this container, you have this file. Okay, select the file. Click OK. Ideally, it would be a dedicated storage account. Okay, ADLS Gen 2 storage account in general. Click on container. This one. So source is ready. Remember, we need to create the linked service beforehand and then use that linked service as a source. Let's try this. You have the field terminator, comma separated file. So comma is a field terminator, row terminator is a new line. First row. Here, remember in Data Factory or even Synapse, the regular pipeline creation, you see first row as header, right? You remember that option? First row header.
Yes, sir.
You check the box, right? First row as header. Now, what is the first row? 0 means header. 1 means you're skipping the header and continuing the remaining items. First row as header. Then you leave it to default 0. So what should be the first row for your bulk insert? You select and here it is. Max errors. How many number of errors you would like to withstand before returning an pipeline error? For example, I would like to have say, up to 1 or 2 errors you mentioned. Next. Here you see if it is 0, the default option. For now, I'll just make it 1. All errors can be written to a specific linked service. We can handle all errors to a specific linked service. For now, I'll just make use of this linked service, something like this. In the storage account, I'll add a directory. I'll say pipeline errors. Give some directory, a directory over here like one dedicated folder is created for pipeline errors. Click on the container. So select that particular folder. Remember, all these settings are for errors. Click continue. Either existing table or a new table. Okay, here it is. I'll say, for example, dbo dot tbl and block file import. Earlier we are using copy command, right? It's user interface we are taking. Earlier you got copy into table name from blob. Now it is a user interface version. Here you see clustered column store index. Opposite of index, heap. Unstructured or unindexed tables. What's the limitation of unindexed table? You remember? What's the limitation? If table does not have any index, what's the problem? What's the limitation?
Performance.
No. Fine. If index is not there, data insertion is not possible. You remember that I was mentioning it in the SQL notes before last week class. We can create a table, but without index, data will not be inserted. You remember I said index is mandatory for data loads, data inserts. You remember that option? You remember that statement? Long ago, once upon a time, when we learnt about table creation, index is mandatory for storage and access. For creation, it's not required. For creation, it's not required. For storage and access, it's required. Without index. So during the table creation, generally index will be auto-created in general. If index is not there, we cannot insert any data. Remember, we can drop the existing index. You try to drop the index and try to insert the data, it fails. Just in case. Index mandatory for storage and access. Now load data. You want to generate the script or load automatically. Either of them. We can choose. Using script or load automatically. Okay. Here for now, using SQL script and open script. For all these user interface items, a script would be auto-generated. Okay, you may see like this, fail to execute, we didn't execute, right? We just generate script. It is going to create the table. In the user interface, there is no option to mention the column names, right? So you may need to add the column names. For example, like this. In our source CSV file, 6 columns: country, company, month, sale 1, 2, 3. So company, country, company. Firstly, country. Company, month, sale 1, sale 2, sale 3. You can make use of float type here. Okay, this one. We can modify the data type because in the bulk insert interface, you don't have these options to mention the column names or control the data types. Do not change the table name because it will be used down the line. This one, copy into what? These columns, right? Isn't it? This one. Copy into table name. Mentioning the column name is optional, or directly say copy into table name from this particular linked service. Observe carefully. Finally, select. This is completely optional again. Next. Here, by default, it is asking you to create a procedure if you wanted to. Create procedure name as. See the script. Create procedure name as. Okay. Now, copy into table name with file type, max errors, first row error file like. Begin, and here also it should be end in this way. Right? Begin requires end. If the procedure is created, what we do then? exec procedure name. Okay, observe carefully. exec procedure. So firstly, what we need to do? Here it is. Create table like. Create a table. Then create procedure in this way. Just like management studio, I'll just say here some errors. I think error file is shown. It's auto-generated script. Error underscore file, I think. The auto-generated script, but it's coming up with a small typo. No, I just put this way. I'll show you errors in the pipelines anyway. Let's put it for now. Create procedure name like. Okay, you created the procedure. What next? Execute the procedure, right? Just like a regular SQL database only. Procedures are faster than regular data operations. Execute procedure like. Now select from what? This one, table name. Select from table name and run. We should be able to get the values here. I think I'm supposed to include the table name also. The column names I'll include here. So create procedure name with company. Sorry, firstly country, right? This one. Country, company, month, then sale 1. Okay, something like this. Sale 2 and sale 3. In this way. I'll put this way. Okay, once again. Create table name, and while inserting data, you'll simply make use of copy statements like. Okay, so here it is. Country, company, month, sale 1, 2, 3. I think it's same 1. tail 2 and sail 3 like this. Okay, next. As bigger. This is one option wherein we are running it through script. What's the other way? Without any script. Go to pipeline. Remember this. Go to pipeline and you have something called ingest. Next. Connection. This connection. Browse. Hope you remember this. Folder class.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can create a pipeline and execute, or other option through script. Any one of them. And we know binary. In fact, like pipeline has more options. You hope you remember binary copy.
Yes, sir.
In previous classes we learned it. Well, first row as header, more clear and straight. Next, target. You can provide some connection, the dedicated SQL pool connection, and you would like to have it as a table name. TBL new table, like this. Observe carefully. Here you can define the column names more easily. And next, friends, are we getting it now? Either through script or through file interface. We can. Next, here you see something called, there we have error, right? Error. Here logging. Remember, in error there is asking for the storage account. You remember? Yes, you remember that.
Yes, sir.
There it says error. Here it says log. Options are same. Observe carefully. Select. Just wait. Just wait. Please hold up. Please wait. Please wait. Wait. Please wait. Just give me a few moments time. Please wait. Just wait for a few moments. You may see me offline for a few moments. Just hold up. You may see me offline for a few moments. Just wait. Please wait. Please hold on. You may see me offline just for a few moments. Please wait. Just hold on. Well, I think yeah, it's right now. Let's continue. Where we are, provide the storage connection name, logging. Only warnings you would like to log or even error options. There are two types of logging methods: best effort and reliable. Best effort means pipeline first, data load first, and logging next. Reliable means live. As and when the data gets loaded, in parallel, logging would be taken care. Live logging or delayed logging. Live logging or delayed logging. We know stage, polybase, right? We are aware of this concept. So if you remember older classes. Yes, hope you remember them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Right. Okay, next. I didn't use any stage here, so straightforward information. Next. either through transact SQL auto-generated script with a procedure or through pipeline, we can perform the data import activity. Click on monitor. Here is a small problem. Either ADF or Synapse Analytics. Go to monitor. Small problem. We see only pipeline status, of course, last 24 hours, last 30 days, etc. There is no option here to trigger alert. If my pipeline is running for longer time, I would like to trigger an alert. Or if my pipeline fails, I would like to get email notification. Those items are missing. For that, we need to use a separate resource called monitor. Azure Metrics, Azure Monitor resource. So here is our example. What we do, left side data. So from Synapse Studio, what we did today, left side data, verify table, right? Verify. The first example. Step number 4, create ATLS resource, upload file. Okay, create container 1 and upload file. Create container 2 for error and logging activity. Then what we do? Left side manage dedicated SQL pool plus SQL script, then bulk load, right? This one, bulk load.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Before that, we have to create the container, and you remember we need to have linked service, right? Isn't it? You remember this? Create linked service for above ADLS. Okay. Then bulk load. Specify inputs and generate TSQL script and run. What else? Number 5. You already have the linked service ready. So go to left home. Ingest. Right? Ingest. Create pipeline. Source would be ADLS Gen 2. Destination sync will be dedicated SQL. Configure a logging connection or logging linked service. Next, run the pipeline. Here. Okay, here we go. This way in practice, total 3 examples today. First example, old TSQL script. I'll mail it once again. Please go. Second example, generating a TSQL script with bulk input. Third example, pipeline. Okay, you practice these items carefully for today's class. Next. Any questions that you know, I'll wait. Please go through it carefully.
Sir, I have a question. It's not regarding the class, but the account that I created, the Azure one. So I've done the yesterday part, and at the end of the day, my practice, I paused my dedicated SQL pool also. So at the time of logging off, I was supposed to have 167 credits. like Canadian credits. But today when I logged in, it came down to 114. I don't know what happened. I have three warehouses. Even those three are in the pause.
Maybe you have more amount of data, you have to pay for the storage anyway, right? GWs you put it, but storage cost would be included. Hosting the data, right?
Yes, sir.
So storage cost is different, GW cost is
okay. So is there a way can I reduce it so that I'll not lose my credits? Or
you have to drop the table, existing tables you have to drop, smaller option.
Okay, sir. And no worries about that. Thank you for that, sir. And one more thing, at the time of finishing all my credits, will I get a notification saying that your credits is completed, or it will directly charge to my credit card?
If it is a free subscription, it will be automatically disabled once you are run with all your credits. They are running out of credits, it gets disabled automatically.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, sir.
No email notification, right? But get disabled. So we are safe.
Okay.
We are safe.
Thank you, sir.
Can I create one more with a different email ID and get do we need to go with the yes.
You can have another code as well. Another code, another email address, another mobile number, and another physical address. Then it works. Everything should be new in an incognito mode. Don't use the same browser, regular browser, use incognito mode.
So actually I created with the same home address but with a different browser, so it works. So you don't have to give the different address. The email ID and the payment option will be different.
I have been working with Azure for more than 7 years. Please, it won't work all the time. Maybe luckily it work, or this some space is different or something, I don't know, but generally it won't work. Okay. Please.
Okay.
No, it won't work. Leave it. Next question, please. I'll wait.
So we were doing the bulk load on the existing table, right? How would it be about the duplicates? And is that something that we have to handle?
Like to go for incremental loads again. Like yesterday's class upset. Today we are selecting only the bulk insert, right? Bulk insert or copy command. You wanted to get rid of duplicates or go for incremental loads. Use copy command called upset. You have to use it. Manual.
So it's all better.
The fourth option you got, right? Upset
Right.
option was showing us.
उसको करूँगी वो मुतुन देते मगर
So the
सही
only
पर साक मार ले
reason why
तो
there
दबे
is
लगे
an existing table is that it says
चल सुपर के मन
schema
जो
that's there. It's not the data is not.
Exactly. Only for the schema. Say you would like to care about the check constraints, not null and other stuff. Customized activity, customized script. Just take this. That's the only thing. It's not for appending the data.
बस
So in real life, like which of the three options that we just saw today is more used? Is it the
Copy
or
to interface, because interface has more options like concurrency, DOCP, DOP, DIU, right? The customization is not there. The control is not there in regular as of. The bulk insert, interface I was showing today, it's a new thing actually. It's not there earlier. Before last month, it got introduced. The bulk insert interface, not there. It is still new. Got the email, everyone? Please confirm. I'll wait. Please check it.
Yes.
Yes, other, please check it.
Yes, sir. Got the email.
I
Yes, sir, got the email.
Yes, sir, got it. Once you are done with your example, what you do? So we are left with two things, okay? Number one, dynamic connections, parameterized connections with stored procedures and parameters. Today's stored procedure, basic level, no parameters. We need to go there next. Number two, we need to learn about metrics, alerts, emails. We'll do, okay? Those two are the next agenda items. Tomorrow and day after. We'll do it. For tomorrow's class, please wait. For tomorrow's class, please revise merge statement in transact SQL. TSQL merge. Please revise it. We'll stop for today. Thank you. Any questions? I'll stay back. Let me know.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Question, please.
One question, yes. So the whole process that we followed, it is depending on the schema of the source file, right? So the source file is always the static schema. If the schema changes, what happens to this whole pipeline that we create? Is there any way to work with that?
Well, like for a warehouse environment, generally for if it is OLTP, yes, your question is app for OLTP. But we are in a warehouse environment. Warehouse environment generally schema will be fixed in general.
Okay.
Any enterprise data warehouse for historical data. Historical data is like no schema. Okay, in general. So yes, back to your answer to the question. If schema changes, we have to redesign the pipeline completely. Also, no other option.
Sai, do you repeat what are the requirements to create a new account?
Sorry, Arvind, missed your question. Please tell me again.
Yeah, could you repeat what are the requirements to create a new account? I wanted to create a new account using all the money inside the Azure.
So create new account, you mean?
Yeah, I know.
Sure. Here it is. New email, new mobile, new physical address, code address. Okay. And log out of existing account. Recommend try in a incognito mode.
So can I use the card on the same name, or it has to be on different name?
Name can be different.
Okay.
Or same. Name can be anything, but anyway, your code is different, right? Isn't it? New code, right? The new code, the numbers will be different, so name can be same, no problem. But email should be different.
Thank you, sir.
Fine. Thank you, friends. Have a nice time. Please complete all the practice carefully. Just follow the notes carefully as please.
Sir, I have a question.
Tell me, please tell me.
Sir, for yesterday's example, I tried running the pipeline and it executed successfully, but there was no data in the data warehouse. Sir. And also the SQL server name was like .azuresynapse.net. Is that correct? Or
SQL server name. Which SQL server are talking about?
like
auto SQL server, you mean? Auto created SQL server in SQL?
yes, the auto created SQL server when we create the dedicated tool. When we create the Synapse analytics.
I understand. So go to hidden types and there you see the SQL server, right? Isn't it? Let's talk about this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you click on that, the name was not data dot. Yeah, this is what I got, right?
Correct only. It should be in this way, the name and the resource type. Because this auto-create SQL server, it cannot host regular database, okay? It can host only SQL pool. That's the limitation. Regular SQL database can have, regular SQL server can have database and SQL pool, right? Auto-created SQL server can have only SQL pools, not regular databases, not possible.
Okay.
And
So,
we cannot access it from SSMS, not possible. Only from Synapse Studio we can access.
oh, that's what I tried using SSMS, sir. It got connected, but I did not see any tables.
Yeah, I understand. No, you have to go through this one, sister. Today I showed you, right? Data. You remember data? This one.
Yes, sir.
Left side data. You have to use that one. Side data. This is the place to connect to that server. We created an SQL pool today, right? Where is it created? It is in the same auto created SQL server only, isn't it?
Yes.
Got it?
Mhm.
So it's the place to verify. SSMS will not work.
Okay, okay. That's what I was like, where did the tables and the data go?
Fine. Hope it is clear now for you, right?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Fine.
Sir, even for the Power Query for the day before yesterday's class, the conversion, whenever I do the conversion, I'm getting an error. But if
Yeah,
I
it's-
just load
I
it,
think it's not supported actually. I think conversion is not supported. Remove conversion and do the remaining things. It will work.
yeah, it works, sir. It works without the conversion.
Exactly, you're right. Yeah. Actually, it was supporting. I think 2 months back, I remember it was supporting, but I don't know against the topic. Few functions still have to be supported for Power Query. As you see the warning message on the top while you're working on it.
Yes. Sir, can we create a Synapse workspace on an existing SQL server? I mean, an existing tool.
We can go to dedicated SQL pool that you created in the earlier classes, and from there you'll see one option called, somewhere here you'll see one button actually, create Synapse Analytics. You can do. Here you will see one button, create Synapse Analytics. You will see here. So create dedicated SQL pool, then you will see one button. Give it right.
Then for that server we can use SSMS, right?
Yes, we can use SSMS. For that server we can use. It works.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Please practice. Thank you very much. We're meeting tomorrow, friends. Please practice carefully. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Bye. Please practice.